Hi, this is Jake Green's Beyonder, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do prediction for you, let me know in the comments below. Just a reminder, we're doing live stream on Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. Central and Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Central. So make sure you mark it down on your calendar. We got Domino. Hello, Domino. Oh, we didn't quite see him. Hello. And of course, we got the wife on deck. We're waiting for more people to come on. Let's get into the first question of the day, and that's about changing the world. And many of the topics that we have in our little docket, I guess, are about changing the world around us. As I've noted in the past few shows, that we are the creators of our own, or co-creators of our own worlds, or our own reality. Okay, so a lot of the question, because people are afraid of what the elites are going to be doing, and they're going to be doing this and they're going to be doing that, and the market is going to do this and that sort of thing. We have to remember, we, through the power of the law of attraction, the power of action, can change the world around us. Okay, and we keep forgetting this because we keep getting trained, brainwashed out of that understanding. The elites know this, okay, and they use it against us all the time, where they're going to be changing the world around them, that includes you, to what they want. Right? Right. So why not use that same ability against them? Makes sense, right? So write down the things that you want to see in the cosmos. Maybe you need more dominoes or more Caesars. That's my two cats. To be walking around the apartment and all that sort of thing. Now, that law of attraction is understanding is very, very important, and it can change everything that is happening around us. And that's what we're seeing right now, is the elites try to pull a fast one on us, and we, having foreknowledge of what they're up to, or they're up to something, okay, we change that through our own thoughts and actions. So the more that the World Economic Forum is revealed to us, they're going to do this. No, they're not. Okay, they'll try, but with the power of our own minds and the power of our own spirits, we can say no. We have to remember, we are very much more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. Okay? So when you see the CBDCs are going to be coming and they're going to be doing this and they're going to do that, you can say no. And you change that reality around you. And with the more people who understand what is going on, okay, or what they're trying to do, you can change that with your own thoughts and feelings on the subject. Always think of the thing that you do want to have happen, It doesn't, the law of attraction just doesn't work just for you. Okay? The law of attraction works worldwide. And when more and more people think the same thing, instead see here on the channel are about victimization. Oh, they're going to do this to us. Oh, they're going to use that power that we all have within ourselves to change the world around us. Okay? Hopefully you're getting it. This is the power of us. Not just me, not just the wife, not just Domino. It's us, everybody. We all have that power, okay, to change things. As the Buddhist turns his palm, if you understand anything about Buddhism, you can take that energy, that negative energy that keeps being spewed out by the media, by the elites, and you can take that energy and you can turn it into something positive, okay? It doesn't mean be blind to the things that they're doing or trying to do to us. Got to be careful with our language that they're trying to do. Just means you can take that and not be a victim of it. Okay? And you can take that energy that they're giving us and turn it. Don't like how cryptocurrencies are going? We as a collective can change that. Okay? Turning of the palm. That's everybody's homework today is read up on the Buddhist philosophy of turning the palm. Okay? Let's get into the next thing. Now, somebody last show was asking the question about Trudeau. Will he step down or will he double down on all of his nonsense? What did I just say? We can change this with our own thoughts and feelings. Right? Let's have a look. As of right now, if nobody does anything, I think he's going to be continuing on. Just, he's a little thick. And by the feeling that I get from him, I think he's kind of painted himself into a corner. Okay. He has no options. Well, he thinks he has no options but to carry on the way that he is. He'll never step down. Okay. He was going to try to the Buddhist palm and turn that negative energy that he gets and try to turn it into something positive for himself. Because the elites know this. Turn that palm. All right. Anyways, let's throw some cards down for this. Will he step down? And will we play victim again? Now, it doesn't look like he's going to be stepping down anytime soon. He's going to be continuing on with everything that he's doing. And he's, in a sense, very oblivious to everything that's going on around him. And it's kind of like he's got his marching orders from the World Economic Forum, so he has to carry through. I think he's the only really loyal member of the World Economic Forum, and it's very telling. Okay. Klaus has told me to do this. I better do that. Well, of course, he has the option, but he's so brainwashed from that World Economic Forum because he is part of the junior leaders that have given themselves to the World Economic Forum or the New World that he doesn't know any other way of doing things. So he's pretty much tied to what he is doing. Same with Macron. Same with many of the other politicians, but it's more telling with Trudeau on how he goofs up and all that sort of thing. So he's not going to be stepping down. He's going to be doubling down. He's now taxing groceries. Okay. We got enough taxes. I guess not. They're going to be throwing another tax on us, Canadians. Yay. But, of course, we can change that collectively. And I'm thinking that will be changing everything around us, around the planet. We're going to start to say no. We want this, not that. And through the power of our own intentions, that is magic. That is psychic abilities. It's the power of intention. Okay? That's what makes magic work. Is the power of your own intention. You want to be healed? It's the power of your intention. Okay? So he won't step down. He's going to continue on until we kick him out. So hopefully that answers that question. Cliff High and Dick Allgire. Amazing video. Hopefully you watched it. It's some of the greatest YouTuber. Well, Cliff High is, I don't think, on YouTube anymore. But some of the greatest icons of all time. And they're in that video, they were talking about a new scary thing that's going to be coming our way. And they were actually talking about, yes, that energy is there. Okay. The video I'm talking of is on our Discord. If you haven't been part of our Discord yet, link is in the description. It's in the questions for Andre. Somebody, I believe it was Dark, that posted that video. Thank you, Dark. It's a very awesome video. They actually talk about society changing that energy. They were saying that there's something's going to be coming up very, very soon. Okay, something that will change the world. And they were stating in that video that we, the collective, see it because we're now more aware of what these people are doing, right? They don't hide it really, and they don't hide it very well anymore. And every time we see that they're up to something, that energy changes because they don't want to be found out. Duh. And with the power of our own intention, we change the outcome. And I think that's going to be happening in the next thing. We keep picking up that there may be a third world war, something that you have to remember that Biden will want to stay in power. And the only way that he could do that is have a war footing with Russia. And so now they have to have a false flag operation of some sort. Oh, Russia did this, and it'll be all over the news and all that sort of thing. And the rest of the planet will go bullshit. And that right there would change the outcome. Okay? Oh, they found us out. Can't do that no more. We're going to have to think of something else until they fade into the distance. Okay? I recommend watching that video. If you haven't seen Cliff High or Dick Allgire before, go look it up. Amazing things that they talk about on that video. And it's on our Discord. So if you're not part of that, please jump in. It's free. Okay? It's a great video to watch. Okay? What else we got before we get into the chat? Satellites. There's now evidence that for the recent fires, I don't know how much I can say on YouTube here, have weapon systems that cause fires. And I'm thinking that this is correct. And now somebody's going to have to pay for that crime. Again, turning of the palm. Okay. So yes, it is correct. I thought it was a big explosive device, but I guess it was the energy weapon that they had used to cause that catastrophe. I got to be careful with my language. And yes, it was something that the United States had done to its own people to have a land grab. Okay. And there is going to be a whole situation coming up very, very soon where the people around the planet are going to be pointing this out. They will not be able to hide from it, and it's going to be changing that scenario into something more positive. Unfortunately, not positive for the people that have lost their homes because of certain people, but justice will be served. Okay, it's not going to be this year. It's probably going to be an ongoing thing for another couple of years, but justice will be served for this situation. Okay, I think we're getting into the chat or Discord, as I've mentioned already. Get into that Discord. Lots of good things posted today. It's free to join. You can join us. We'll have a lot of fun there. Queen Kitty asked the question, "Hi, Andre. Will I be forced to marry someone I don't want?" You're never forced to do anything. You can say no. Some cultures, yes. But you still have the option of saying no. And then be ousted by your family and culture. It's happened to me. Let's throw some cards down. Yes, culture. A lot of cultures have that. Or you can be a renegade like me, or a black sheep like me and the wife. And well, I'm more of a black sheep from my family. My family don't even talk to me no more. Most of them. Anyway, just because of who I am. Anyways, yeah, that particular situation, you're going to have to marry the, if you want to stay with this situation culturally, then yes, you'll have to marry somebody that you may not necessarily love. Okay. Now, you always have the option of saying no. Always have that option. But it would be at a great price. Right? So that would be the decision that you would have to face. If you take the other path of saying no, it would be better for you. And then you would have to build up your own personal world around you through the power of intention to be something more positive for you and find the person that you love. Okay. It may mean that you're going to be having to leave family members behind. Right. And then over time, they may become, some of them will come back and start talking to you again. As I have found after 52 years doing this, it's not fun in the beginning, but you can change and make your own, create your own family and that sort of thing, or people that you consider your family. So, yes, if you want to, but if you say no, it's going to be a rough ride and a tough road ahead, but you will make it through and actually build something greater. Okay, so that decision is left to you. So hopefully that it helps you out. Will I go to Saudi Arabia? Interesting place. I've had some clients. I had a client from there. Uh, Very strict, actually, on what computer stuff that you can use there. You had to go through a VPN, and the only way he could pay me for my services is through cryptocurrencies. I think it was Litecoin at that particular moment. You have to go through a VPN and then through WhatsApp, and so you can be tracked by the people in Saudi Arabia. So it kind of tells you what kind of place Saudi Arabia is. And people are great. It's just the government I can't stand. Right? It doesn't look like you're going to be going there for a particular reason. I think there's going to be something else that's going to be coming along that is going to be taking precedent over that decision. There's going to be something that's going to be taking that place. And I do have the feeling that it's going to be a better option for you moving forward. You haven't seen it yet. And I'm thinking that Saudi Arabia will be something that's in the background that you can visit. Okay, there's going to be something that's a little bit better coming your way. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. How do you see the Xmas period? You saw problems previously. 3 cards, please. Yeah, there's going to be problems. Probably the war thing, and or trying to do war, getting everybody nervous and scared and all that sort of thing. The markets are going to be having some good fun. We're going to have the decline in the traditional market and the crypto market. It's going to be a little bit for the next little while, but we can change that. I'm just picking up what the rest of the world is thinking right now, their own fears, their own the way they're driving the car as it were, as a collective, right? It's up to us, right? We don't have to be a victim to everything. So right now, I think it's going to be changing a little bit. I think we are still going to have some situations in the Christmas season, the Christmas crash, as I called it back in the day. And there's going to be some silver linings that are going to be coming out of this situation, that we're going to be going into more decentralized systems like Bitcoin and gold and silver and that sort of thing. Even though gold and silver companies are starting to get hit by banking industry and all that sort of thing. They're trying to get us at all angles. But we can find solutions for these situations all the time. There's always a way around stupid. Okay? Not you guys, people going against this. So, be ready. Things are going to be changing for amazingly. We can say that nice word. I didn't say it's going to be fun or easy, or it's not going to be a holiday. We still have to go through these lessons as we move forward. Okay? Why stay with the things that don't work no more and don't work for us? Move on to the things that do work for us in the long run. It's the old, do you want to tear off the Band-Aid fast, or do you want it slow? Okay? And I think it's going to be one of those fast taken off of the Band-Aids. It's going to sting, but we will survive. We're going to get into the next situation for a better world for us. It's the new beginning. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. DGB, one of my all-time favorites. I got a ton of DGB. Nothing wrong with that. DGB in 2024, I don't think it's going to be doing anything spectacular in that time period. Okay? It's going to go up and down and up and down and up and down. I think it's sitting at a penny right now. Now, if it all went to $1, oh boy, me and the wife would be on vacation in a tropical place very quickly. And I'd be doing this here or this in Hawaii or something. That's how much I have DGB. Now, I don't think it's going to be going to any all-time high in 2024. I think it's going to be, excuse me, I'm thinking 2023. 2024, it might go up a little bit. It might be going up to that 50 cent, 30 cent, that sort of thing in that period of time. It is going to be used around the world as it already is. Great cryptocurrency. There's going to be some situations that everybody's going to be focusing on something else like Bitcoin in the next little while. Money goes where attention is, right? So DGB is going to be left out in the cold for a short period of time. It will still have legs to stand on. It's going to be still an amazing cryptocurrency moving forward, but it's not going to get to the all-time high in that period of time. It'll do okay. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. What token will perform the best for the next bull market? X7 DAO or X7R? Will it gain a lot of adoption? Never heard of either one of these. That's all right. As long as they have a really good use case, that's the thing you're going to have to look for in the future is, does it have a use case? So throw the cards down for X7 DAO versus X7R, whatever these things are. Now, if we're looking for one over the other, they both look kind of like that. But if I was to choose one, I guess it'd be X7DAO. Overall, some adoption. You have to remember there's going to be a lot of cryptocurrencies that are going to be coming along that aren't really going to do much. It's like a liquidity bank. Okay. But if you're going to pick one over the other, it's X7 DAO, which will be the one that is going to be the better of the two. It's not going to be beating Bitcoin anytime soon, but for what it does, I think X7 DAO would be the better of the two. Individually, I think the health of X7 DAO is going to be for the next little while. Same with the money coming in, but its health is going to be okay over a grander scale of time. The other one, X7R, is going to be kind of the same, but not catch on as much as 7X or X7 DAO. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. BTC, any change next week? Always changing. Going to go up, and then it's going to go down. And it's going to go up, and it's going to go down. So you're looking for explosive change in the next week. I think there's going to be some mumblings and rumblings and all that sort of thing in the next week, and there's going to be a little bit of an uptick with BTC. So there's could be some good trading opportunities there for everybody if you're in the trading game. And then it's going to be it's Bitcoin working itself out, and there's going to be a lot of different things going to more favorable to the BTC in the next little while. Health is good. Money is coming in pretty good for the next week. And I think there's going to be some good trading opportunities there for you next week. It's not going to be exploding into the cosmos yet, but it's going to be okay. Okay? Thank you for that. Hi, Andre. Good day. Please, how low do you think XRP can go from here? It's what, 20, 30 cents Canadian or something like that? Haven't looked at it today. The one day I think it was the other day, it was 69 cents Canadian. Still waiting on that $5 XRP. That's soon to come in the next year. So if you're sitting on some XRP, keep sitting. Personal financial advice. How low will it go? I don't think it's going to be going much lower than what it is right now. So if you're looking for the best price to get in right now, probably the best time for getting in. If you're looking for like a 10-cent XRP, I don't think that's on the horizon anytime soon. I think right now would be the best spot to get in before the big rush in April for everything. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. My accommodation from 22 to 25 September is problematic. Is it okay to sleep in the car or better to rent a room for these days? Well, depending on what kind of cash flow you have, renting a room would be a little better than sleeping in your car. It's a little warmer. They might have a pool or just jacuzzi. Let's have a look. The health of this particular situation, you're going to be turning this around, and universe is going to be giving you something that's going to be favorable to you if you put your mind and your intention into that. You have to always remember that. You don't have to be a victim all the time. Or you should never be a victim of things. Universe always gives you the things that you need to survive, and if you're brave enough to grab them. There's going to be an opportunity for a nice room for those particular days. So keep an eye out for that sort of thing and grab it as you can. There might even be a nice hot jacuzzi for you or a hot tub. Okay? You can make a negative into a positive. Hello, Andre. How about Zilga? Will their game console come out and price action soon? Didn't know about a game console. I've been paying attention to Zilliqa for the last little while. The first thing, well, when I was reading that, it was no, but the game console. Not anytime soon. They've worked on it in the background and all that sort of thing, but it's not ready to go out. And I think Zilliqa is going to be slogging through the mud for the next little while. It's still going to be a very viable cryptocurrency moving on in the future. Okay, we have to look more further down the line. It will do very well, actually. It's just right now it's taking a shit kicking. Okay. So in the future, yes, it's going to do very, very well. I don't think the game console is going to be coming out anytime soon. There's going to be a situation with that. And they're going to have to go back to the drawing board. It will come out later, but not yet. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Do you see me traveling overseas? Hey, it's nice you got my name right. The spelling of my name is elusive to some. Where did I get an A at the end of my name? Anyways, and thank you for that. There is going to be an opportunity that you're going to be going across for work or something like that overseas. Not necessarily going to be the money you were looking for. That's going to be it's just the opportunity to go overseas to work and live and do all that. It's not going to be the big money maker that you were thinking, but it's going to be quite the experience, and it's going to be broadening your experience. Okay. So, and I think you're going to be meeting a lot of great people on that journey. Okay. So hopefully that helps out. Hi, Andre. Is Russell Brand's thing a stitch up job to stop him getting the truth out? Russell Brand. He pretty much, I don't know what's been happening with him lately. So I used to watch his videos on YouTube. I don't know if anything's happened to him since I last watched him. Haven't been paying attention to him for the last little while. I think there is going to be something that's going to be happening to him. There's going to be some illness or something that's going to be coming to him, and it's going to be stopping him in his tracks. I think it's a self thing that he's done to himself. I think he's gone back to an older self of himself. I'm thinking it's going to be a situation that he's going to have to deal with for a long period of time. I don't think it was any elites or anything doing anything to him. I think it was just something that he did to himself. And there's going to be a lot of nice people that are around him that are going to be helping him out and get him back up and going again. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. He has a pretty good show, actually. $10 for Zilliqa in 2032. Just came to me. Okay. They got a lot of things to work out for themselves. Great project, great blockchain, all that sort of thing. Great people working on it. They've just been having a hard time of it as of late. They will get to that $10 in 2032, 2035 in that period of time, which when you think about it is not a long period of time. A lot of things are going to be happening from now to then. Okay, we're going to start to see the great changes within the currency market in that period of time. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Will Portugal change their crypto tax laws in the next years? Yeah, they all will. If they're stringent on their tax laws and doing all kinds of stupid things, and then they find out that everybody that's part of the crypto world leaves their country, and they have that what they call a brain drain. Wait a minute, we're not making money from that cryptocurrency because everybody's left. It's all about money, right? So once they see the neighboring country doing well because they lowered their tax nonsense on crypto, Portugal go, well, maybe we should do the same. And that's what we're seeing right now around the world. any country that's put in heavy taxes on cryptocurrencies are suffering. They think they're going to corner the market on crypto because everybody's going to pay those taxes. No. I know what these world leaders are thinking. It doesn't work that way. So people just go across the border where they have no taxes or very low taxes. So the answer to your question is yes, they will. It won't be for sometimes. Depends on how thick they are. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. That's it. Well, if you haven't been part of our Discord channel, get on there now. It's free to join. You can join us crazy people there. It's a great community. And you can watch that Cliff and Dick Allgire video. Awesome stuff. If you like a personal reading with me, make sure you go to secondreadsbyandre.com where all that information is there. If you like a wonderful healing with my wonderful wife, the Reiki Master, make sure you go there as well with all that information on there as well. Charge is pretty good. If you like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, we have our affiliate link to the Trezor cold storage wallet on there as well. If you should happen to purchase one of those wallets through our affiliate link, know that we make a little bit of profit from that. Just a disclaimer that you gotta say. Legal thing, right? With that said, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.